We're back with the Department of Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey answering your questions. This person's asking, why do older homes sometimes have higher insurance costs than newer ones?
Well, the insurance rates are determined by the North Carolina Rate Bureau, and that's not necessarily true, but you need to talk to your insurance agent, particularly now with the rising inflation, to make sure that you have replacement value coverage and that your home is properly insured. Because if you only had a $200,000 homeowner's policy and your home is destroyed and it may cost $300,000 to rebuild, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, and I know people would think, well, that's why I have insurance, right? So that you'll rebuild it. But the issue is that the price of materials and labor has risen what you normally have in your policy. Is that right?
That's right. And the policy is only going to pay up to the policy limits. So if you have a $500,000 policy, that's it. If you have a $300,000 policy, that's it. But if you have replacement value coverage, that would pay whatever it costs to replace it.
All right, and that means that your premium will probably be a little bit more expensive for you to have replacement value coverage, but it means that replacing everything is what's going to happen. All right, this person is asking, does homeowners insurance cover pipes that have been damaged, this is key, over time?
Well, let me just make one comment on that replacement. The premium is worth its weight in gold. It's a very minimal premium. The issue with the pipes, there's a lot of questions there. If it is pipes that have been leaking for some time that should have been the homeowner's responsibility, that homeowner's policy is probably not going to pay that. So that's why you want to make sure that your home is well maintained and you have a regular check on plumbing, any leaks and that type thing.
Yeah, usually insurance, I've heard it explained like insurance is used for emergency situations, not long haul maintenance situations.
That's right. If it's a long-term problem where that pipe's been leaking for 2 or 3 years and it's caused your floors to rot, that type thing, you're going to have a very difficult time getting that claim paid. But I would tell people, if they have a question regarding a claim or if they're having an issue with any insurance company, to give us a call at the Department of Insurance. Our toll-free number is available, our website, ncdoi.gov, and we can help you. We'll gather the facts from you, talk to the insurance company, and see if we can get a settlement, an agreement.
All right, this person's asking, is umbrella insurance the same as replacement insurance?
No, an umbrella policy is more of a liability type, but what I would encourage people to do is call your agent, ask the questions, and just say, could I have a review? Make sure you have an annual review, preferably every year, at least every couple of years, just to make sure you've got the right amount of coverage on your cars, your home, and the liability, umbrella policies, farm policies, whatever it may be.
All right, this person's asking, we've just got a minute, if an apartment complex is responsible if there's water damage coming from up above, or do they have to have their own flood insurance on their renter's insurance?
Well, if you rent an apartment, you need to have dwelling coverage, and you certainly want to have insurance on your contents. Now, some of these things may get into legal matters, but there again, I would call your insurance agent, tell your situation, you're renting an apartment, to make sure that your contents and your furnishings are covered.
All right. Thank you so much for your time and your expertise. We appreciate that. We did get a question about Weaver folks being able to file claims, and we have stories on that in the 2 Wants to Know section in the WFMY News 2 as well. If you missed any of this, you can go to both of those spots on WFMYnews2.com, the local page, and 2 Wants to Know to find that information.